Hello, this is Malika,
Hi, I'm Azizi.
and we just wanted to hop on before the episode to say that this was recorded before baby Quincy arrived. So Quincy is here in the world. I am no longer pregnant, and we will have a fuller update about that next week, in case you're wondering. So there are some things in this episode that are a little bit moot now, honestly, but we hope
Right.
you still enjoy it.
Might be helpful to someone who's pregnant
Yes.
currently. We look forward to catching up with you next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, welcome to Happier Ladies. We're sisters who discuss all things related to work, family, and personal growth.
We draw inspiration from everywhere, especially from you, our listeners, to keep moving forward with joy and laughter and the big adventure that is life.
1 week at a time.
I'm Azizi Williams. I live and work in the LA area. I'm a mom of two, soon to be an empty nester, and I'm an education professional in the independent school world. I'm here with my sister, Malika Amandi.
That's me. I'm a SoCal native living in Western Massachusetts, a newish mom, and I work in higher ed. In this episode, we catch up regarding our recent thoughts on fashion, and then we read some advice from our listeners.
But first, Malika, I want to share with you something that's very sweet, actually.
What is it?
Well, I guess I find it sweet. I don't know. So maybe nobody else, but because it involves my husband, I think it's adorable.
Okay.
This all starts back when we were discussing Gretchen's question about how do you eat your food.
Mm,
And so, of course, this was endlessly interesting because it turns out everyone has a very specific way that they eat their food. And it's something that I don't think people talk about. So, when I asked my husband how he eats his food, he has a very specific order. And also, he doesn't like his food to touch. Like, he'll deal with it. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. He just would really prefer that his food not touch. And this was fascinating to me because I love my food to mingle. I want to mix it all up. I want to have all the different flavors in my mouth. We are different people, and
right.
that's okay. And he came home the other day with a set of plates that have different sections for each food. And I was like, this is perfect for you. This conversation that we had and this realization led him to look for options that maybe were out there to support his preferred way of eating food because we had talked about it. Exactly. We talked about it. And I think we even talked about there's probably something out there that you could take advantage of. And then it kind of didn't think anything of it. That was maybe, I don't know, 2 months ago or
Yes.
something. And then he went ahead and he found something, he ordered it, and it's in our cabinet now, and it makes him very happy.
What's the material of the plate?
So he got 2 different ones. He
Okay.
has a stack of disposable plates, which are like compostable
Yes.
plates. They're like brown paper, but then he has some that are, I think it might be plastic, sort of
Okay.
trays. And I think like TV dinner, but it's quite large. There are about like 6 compartments. And so when I look at it, I'm like, this won't work at all. Like I the food's not together. Like I can't even make sense of this, but for him it works. So there you go.
It reminds me of like a bento
Oh,
box
you're
kind of
right.
situation, which is
Yes.
all the rage in children's lunches. And like we have those for Indigo.
Right.
It feels like toddlers are into this, or at least the marketing is. I don't know. He likes it. It makes packing a lunch easier because you kind of just think about, oh, how many compartments are here? And I can put 5 things that have nothing to do with each other in there, and then that's lunch.
That makes sense for something that you have to
Right.
pack away because you don't want, the goldfish crackers to mingle with the peaches or something like that. Then it would be a soggy mess. But you're right. When you said bento boxes, at first I thought you meant like the Japanese bento boxes, which
Right.
the compartments are quite deep for those. And I was like, no, no, that's not it at all. But you're talking about the lunch bento
Yes.
boxes that kids pack these days, which are quite clever. They have their own like
Yeah, it's a whole
bags to
world.
go with them. It's a whole world.
Yeah,
And then that means there's variety also, I guess. I mean, although you don't have to put something different in each square,
but
right?
you kinda do.
You kind of do. Interesting.
Well, I'm glad Grayson found a solution.
Me too.
to enhance his eating
It's always
experience.
nice when the people that you love find things to make them happier. We are back with a segment called Let's Catch Up, where we share something with each other that we've been thinking about lately. So the weather's hot, it's summertime, peak summertime, and we have to adapt. So we thought we'd share thoughts about fashion for the summer. And mostly it's some realizations, some fashion dilemmas, just things that are on our mind related to fashion these days.
All right, Zizi, what's your first issue?
I realized something that I think could be a thing that could be helpful to others potentially.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, you be the judge of it, but it was like light bulb went off in my head as I was staring at my closet and my clothes. And the thing that nags me are those items that I own but don't wear. Like every time I reach for them, it feels like something's not right about it. Or it's like I love it and I bought it because I loved it,
Right?
but there's just something not quite right about it. And what I realized about two dresses that I own and that I never wear, like I have the tags on them, haven't found the occasion to wear them, is that they are a mismatch for the season and style. So what that means is one of the dresses is like a short sleeve dress. It's kind of a heavier tweed kind of fabric and it's gray. So this begs to be worn like in the winter and fall, but the cut and the
Mm,
style feels like it's spring, summer. And then another dress that I have, it's a very long, a lot of material, kind of dramatic, long sleeve, high neck dress, but it's like
mm,
light pastel colors and flowers. So it feels like it should be worn in the summer and the
I
spring, but it
see.
is cut for the winter. So that is a thing I'm going to pay attention
Yeah,
to
that's
when I
funny.
buy clothes.
I was thinking like with the heavier dress, like, well, you could put a sweater over it and but the problem is that it's too heavy already. It's too much fabric for the summer.
Exactly. It's too heavy and it's gray, and you tend to want to be warm. You don't want to wear a short sleeve when it's cold outside. I don't know. I think it's a thing.
Well, maybe you could mix match wear that in the fall or the winter with a blazer or something.
I think the other issue is that it's like a mid length. It goes to my knees, and I don't want to wear tights, and then I'm cold. Maybe that's also on my list is that I don't wear tights anymore. Do you still wear tights?
I don't wear tights, but I do wear leggings.
I will not wear leggings under dresses. I will not.
I definitely will.
Oh, well,
So there's a hard
we are
line
different
there.
people.
Interesting. Okay.
Gonna add that to my list. What's on your list?
My summer thoughts and dilemmas. I'm going to own this is still maternity, pregnancy specific. And
Right.
maybe when this airs, I will be in a different phase of this journey. But for now, this is very real. So this is what I'm going to talk about for style. The thing is, I cannot wear short dresses. And I like short dress. And not
Why
I'm
not,
not
Malika?
talking really short, but like mid-thigh. That's pretty common for me even with some of the maternity things. But I realize I'm at a point where I literally cannot keep my legs together. Like
Whoa.
physiologically, they're moving apart. They don't want to talk.
They don't wanna talk.
My
Their legs
thighs are
wanna have
not
nothing to do with each
friends.
other.
And if I'm not wearing pants and I have a short dress on, it becomes a little awkward in public when I realize, like, I've caught a glimpse of myself in the reflection of a window or
Yikes.
something sitting down or seen a picture and I'm like, "Ugh," like,
Mm.
"You're not wearing the right thing for
Mhm.
that posture." So, what this means is that I basically, because the other I guess this is kind of a complimentary realization, is that I don't wanna wear any
Right.
waistbands. I just wanna wear dresses and, like, even a skirt feels prohibitive or, like, some leggings I can wear, but, like, in general, I just wanna be free. So what I need is longer dresses so that my legs can do what they wanna do and it's not offensive to anybody or embarrassing for me.
It's not time to try to get your legs to do something that
They
they just
won't.
can't
I
do.
try and they just
Yeah,
move apart.
and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But this no waistband thing, has that been true for you always, or is that just like a pregnancy thing?
I think it's a pregnancy thing because in general, I don't have a problem with pants. Skirts are always
Hmm,
feel a little weird,
okay.
but yeah, I'm not sure, like, if I can even say, like, as I get older, I think it's a pregnancy specific thing. I'm hopeful that I'll go back to being okay with
Me too.
pants.
Pants pants are great.
Pants are really
I hope
useful.
you go back to that too.
Alright, what's your next dilemma or realization?
It's a dilemma. I cannot well, okay, I'm really good at parting with clothes. Like, I'm really good at recognizing I haven't worn this in a year, it does not need to take up space anymore, or I'm moved on to a new phase in time. I like to actually edit my closet. I look forward to editing my closet because I want everything there to be useful and something that I can actually put on. But the part I have a hard time with is, like, having it leave my house because I'm always like, "These are great clothes. I should get money for these clothes, or I should, like, send them to ThredUp, or I should have a yard sale." I always think I should be getting something back for them, and so then they just stay in my garage forever.
Right. It's a sunk cost. That money's
What does that
gone.
mean? So
That's an economic term that means you already paid the money on those clothes, it's gone, it's not coming back. You gotta
Right,
let it go.
and I know there's
If you had a whole
right.
culture or, like, habit of selling clothes, like your daughter, for instance, that's another thing, but, like, that takes some infrastructure.
I know, and I know there's, like, depreciation on clothes, like, the minute you buy them,
Yeah,
they're losing value, it's not like it's gonna ever gain that value back, but people sell their clothes all the time, why not me?
because you have better things to do with your time. Or not better, I should say different things that you value with your time more than the money you would get from that clothes. Like, you could try giving them all to Ilea to sell and giving her a commission or whatever. She probably would say no, though.
She would not do that. I feel like I've asked her that before, and Ilea is phenomenal, like, she has very few things in her closet, she is the true minimalist, she won't do it. Occasionally, though, she will and this is the other thing, she will look through my bag that I will give away and be like, "Oh, I could use this," and I'm like, "Yes, that's wonderful. That makes me happy,
That makes you
then I
happy.
should hold on to everything."
No.
Right?
You gotta think how many people could you make happy if you just freely
Right,
gave it
yeah.
away? I feel, like, lucky because for whatever reason in our community, there are lots
Yeah,
of clothes and
yeah.
shoes giveaway drop boxes. So you don't even have to go to a thrift store. It's, like, outside the 7-Eleven. These things are always full. People use them a lot, but it helps reduce the barrier of what it takes to donate something. It's like, if I can just get it to the car, I can literally find a box to drop it in. But I think what you're imagining, the return you'll get is not real.
Well, I'll continue to grapple with that, but I hear you. It's just like I have this one pair of shoes or 2 pairs of shoes that I spent over $100 on, and they don't fit. I never wore them. They're really good shoes, but I can't bring myself or figure out how do I turn this around and get
Yeah,
some of that back.
I get that. It just takes work. Like, it's work to manage that, you know?
Yep.
It's possible, but is it what you wanna do with your time?
Clearly, no, because I haven't done it. You're right. Of course, you're right. What else is on your list?
Speaking of dresses and long dresses, I really want to wear things that showcase my tummy right now
Yeah.
because there is a little person inside and I'm a bigger size person. And often people think I'm pregnant when I'm not. And so I want to really see it's like, no, I actually am pregnant right now. I want it to be obvious and really like flaunt my belly.
Yes.
So that's just something that I recognized. Initially, when I was getting maternity clothes, I was thinking like, oh, I want, some things that are much looser and the things that I gravitate towards, especially when I'm like going out, are the ones that are like clearly maternity dresses, not just bigger clothes.
Well, good for you. When you're not pregnant, they're called bodycon dresses. I don't know what they're
Right.
called when you are pregnant. I guess just maternity clothes.
Yeah.
But the photos from your maternity shoot were beautiful and really highlighted your pregnancy. And it is such a special time. Why not share it with the
Why
world?
not? It's weird,
Why
I gotta
not?
say, but it's true, so
Pregnancy, it's weird. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But that's a beautiful part of it. So I'm glad you're into showing off your belly.
what else is on your list?
I'm into skirts now. It was a thing that I wasn't into before. I could never quite make it work. I had one denim, it's called like a paper bag waist skirt that I loved and I still love and I've had that for a couple of years, but I couldn't get into any other skirts. But then I was watching this trend of the long black skirt with pockets and
Mm,
I bought one and I loved it. So I have another one on the way now. I get it. I'm into it. I'm a skirt person.
I never thought you weren't a skirt person. In my mind, you've
Nope.
always liked skirts.
Malika, you have not seen
I'm
me in skirts in years,
okay, okay.
except for that one denim one, like I said, but I haven't worn skirts. It's got to be 5 years,
Wow,
really. Just like I don't wear shorts. I do not wear shorts. That's not coming back.
that rings true,
It's just,
but I
I'm
thought
not into
you were
them.
into skirts. Well, anyway, you are now.
But just the long ones, like the
Okay,
midi to
yeah,
long length. I think it can look so chic and elegant and
yeah,
especially
you
with
do.
pockets. Oh, you know how much I love a pocket. A skirt with a pocket makes me so happy. What else for you?
Alright, so a while ago, we talked about I think this was from Happier in Hollywood, like, what makes you feel put together instantly, and I realized, for me, accessories go a really long way. So even if I'm wearing, like, a nothing outfit, like, just
A nothing outfit, a blank canvas. Yes.
a simple yeah, tank top dress and my sandals. If I'm wearing, like, big earrings
Mm.
and a necklace, I look like I have an outfit on,
You look pulled
and it's
together.
just the accessories. This is not novel. I mean, I think people have been saying this for as far back as style goes. Accessorize is a whole thing.
Yes.
But I realized for me, it's a good trick because, again, even if my clothes are very basic, I can kind of just bring everything up by picking more statement earrings versus like just little studs or something, like dangly earrings. And then if I put lip gloss on top of that, that's
Oh,
like
wow. Now you're really styling.
exactly.
Wait, do you wear necklaces?
I do, not all the time, but I have
Yeah.
some. Yeah.
Mm. I feel like, and I think I've said this before, I'm putting accessories on a shelf in my mind. I'm putting them on the bookshelf. We've talked about putting things on the shelf. And I think when I'm 50, I will
Yeah.
get to that. I just I can't right now. It's too much. All I do is a gold hoop. I have different sizes of gold hoops and maybe a gold necklace, like a chain. That's it. There's nothing else that's really happening besides that with accessories for me. It's just, I can't. It feels like, I don't
Interesting.
know. I don't have the
Okay.
confidence. Not ready yet. But I feel like I will when I'm 50.
I'll hold you to that. I don't have a huge selection of necklaces, but the ones that I have, there are some that are like statement
Like
necklaces.
Prue on the British Baking Show.
Not as out there as hers, but memorable, we'll say.
When I see people wearing memorable necklaces, I'm like, wow, that looks great. How did you do that? Like I am so impressed with people who could do it. And I can't take that leap yet. I'm
All
not
right.
ready. I'm not grown up enough yet.
All right, what else?
My pulled together strategy, especially for the summertime, is a very light button up over a tank. It's that third piece. During the winter, fall, I like a blazer or a cardigan, a sweater over my top, but in the summer, still want to have that feeling of kind of being covered, but a button up is the way to go. And I'm almost more comfortable with the button ups open than I am wearing it just as a button up. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
I can relate to that. I feel like that was in our Tan France style class. That was a takeaway from the capsule wardrobe.
I remember the takeaway being like, you should have one in your wardrobe,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the styling part of it, wearing it over a tank top or a dress or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But I feel like this is something you've done for a long time.
I have, and it's funny, like, the one that I used often, I just let go of because
Oh, yeah.
something about the material, it just got so wrinkled, and so it just always looked started to bring things
Right.
down, like
Yeah. Then it's time to let
so
it go.
conceptually, I get it, and I haven't quite found something to replace it yet, but I think it is a cool kinda trick.
Malika, you should have multiple button downs in your closet.
Yeah.
You just had the
I
one?
kinda just had the one, yeah.
Okay.
So,
You need to have a
yeah.
few more. I have a question for you. How many times do you change in a day?
I wake up and I have on pajamas or my
Yes.
sleepwear, and then I change into my clothes for work, and then when I come home, I change into my sleepwear again.
So you're just wearing sleepwear all around the house
Yeah,
before you
it's
get
like a
into
shirt
bed.
and, like, loose pants. How many times do
Okay.
you change?
This is interesting.
Okay.
I feel like that used to be my life also, especially when I was, I don't know, a single parent. But now there's this whole time of day that needs a different outfit, and it's after work, but before bed. And so that's where I get to wear like my lounge wear that I really like. When I get home from work, I don't want to eat in my work clothes. So I change into my lounge wear, which is like, I don't know, I have a couple of like cute jumpers
And
or
you can't sleep in your loungewear?
a gauzy dress, like a,
Hmm.
I don't know what they call them. But I have some pieces in my wardrobe that are specifically for that after work, before bed time. It's not comfortable. I sleep in pajamas or like maybe a big shirt. I have some big shirts I like to sleep in, but they're specifically for sleeping in. They're not for that space between work and bed. Give it a try, Malika.
Alright. Well, Mr. Rogers had that special sweater, the home sweater, so there's a precedent for what you're talking about. I wanna be that comfortable. I'm ready. Unless I'm gonna go out somewhere else, but if I'm in, I'm in.
He did have the one sweater and the shoes. Yeah. It's like I wanna be comfortable, but not that comfortable. You could be dressing so much cuter in that
I
during that
don't
time. Like, you could be comfortable and you could be cute at the same time.
That's too high of a bar.
Okay, not yet. You're not ready
Not
for that
ready.
yet. One day when you grow up, you might be ready for that. Just like when I'm ready for accessories.
I put it all out there to go outside, and that's too much to carry.
Oh, you can absolutely be cute at home, Malika. That should be your 50 goal.
That's funny. Alright, so on the style front, continuing, what are some things that you have found recently? Any, like, talked about dilemmas, what are some solutions that have come through for the summer or just recently?
I am so excited to report that
Okay.
I have found my new purse.
We were holding our breath.
Yay! I know everyone was, like, rooting for me at home because the last time you asked me about my purse, I said I didn't wanna talk about it. That to me was the signal that I needed to do
Mm.
something about it, and I bought a black crossbody purse from Quince. It's a woven pattern, and it's, like, medium size. It's the perfect size because it's woven, it has a lot of give, it fits a lot of stuff in it, and the strap is just the right size. Ah, it's beautiful. Fits in my backpack when I go to work, can take it out when I'm walking to lunch or
What
something.
color is it?
It's black. Everything is black in my life.
Okay.
That's all my shoes are everything's black. But it's got gold hardware, which I always wear gold accessories, the few that I have.
Nice.
So happy to give that update for everyone. Everyone can stop worrying now. Just know that
Yay.
that's taken care of. And I have one purse. That's it. Like I'm not gonna
Okay.
maybe there'll be one more in the future. And I will say, Malika, that I still use the purse that you gave me. I do use it quite a bit. So I just want you to know
Okay.
that. And you shared with me that
Good.
it has a zipper because I think I said it didn't have a zipper. You're right, it does. Like 5 years later, it's still a good purse.
Classic
It's a
purse.
classic purse.
That was I think Portland Leather Company.
which has some good things. I've been looking at them recently.
I got a nice purse from there for myself. I don't know where it is now.
Oh,
It was
no.
like
Was that in your LA
pre-move.
days?
Yeah. Obviously it's somewhere, but
Put it on your list.
I don't know.
No, just
Just
put it
buy
on
it
the list. You
again.
don't know. Somebody might buy it for you. I don't know. Put it on the list.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about you? What have you purchased?
My kind of solution has been these plastic Birkenstocks. They look like they're Birkenstocks, but they're like a different material. They're more, I don't know if it's actually plastic or not, but
Are they from Birkenstocks?
Birkenstock does sell them. So I found a knockoff
Right. I've
that
seen
is not a
those.
Birkenstock, but it looks like it. And
Right.
it's from Deals and
Okay.
Steals in Northampton that I've mentioned.
Yes, you have.
$6.
Oh,
These are
wow.
silver. And actually, I got a pair last year, and then they're not the highest quality, but they are actually very
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. But then they kind of wear and, and it's like $6. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do? So I got another pair and I wear one inside the house and one outside the
Like,
house. And it's just like it fits. It's comfortable. It's like
yes.
that's part of my maternity uniform. They even were like fine to wear to work when it was warmer. Like I
Wow.
feel like I'm getting away with a lot, but I don't
Are you?
I don't know. It was a solution to a problem.
Are you excited it's Birkenstock season again?
Yes, I mean, that is very helpful for bigger
Yes.
feet, or feet that are getting bigger every day, I should say.
I feel like you've been wearing Birkenstocks for a long time, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a new thing, but I think getting into this finding a knockoff that I like is good, and where I know where to replace them if I need to.
That is nice to know.
Alright, what about things that you are craving right now? What's something that you're on the lookout for?
Well, I want to share one more thing that I purchased that I am loving. Just one more. I was influenced by a YouTuber to purchase jeans that feel like sweatpants, and they are heavenly. They have a lot of stretch and give, and they look just like jeans, and they feel like jeans. It's not like I've had jeggings before. These are not jeggings, they are jeans, but they are just so soft and comfy. So, I wanted to share that. Okay. What am I craving right now? I am craving, speaking of my skirt era, I'm craving a midi denim skirt. Like that goes past my knees. Maybe even a maxi denim skirt. It's got to have pockets. And I used to have something like this when I was in junior high, and I remember loving it back then. So I'm on the hunt for that.
Like A-line or pencil?
Oh, A-line, 100%.
A-line, okay.
Yeah, A-line. What about you? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for button-down things, thinking
Mm-hmm.
about nursing,
Yep.
like, having that be easy and, like, just thinking about what's coming, button down is what I'm looking for. Like, I think I don't wanna wear something if it's not gonna be easy to pump or nurse in it.
Easy access tops.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But I want 'em to like the way that they look, like,
Of
you know?
course. That's a given.
So,
Yes. Of
yeah.
course you should, and you will find it. There are things out there. All right. Well, that was quite quite an unpacking. Listeners, let us know if you have discovered something about fashion, a realization, excited about a purchase, or if you change 3 times a day. Let me know. We want to hear it. Okay, let's take a break, and when we get back, we'll share advice from our listeners.
Azizi, how's your dinner game these days?
Well, Malika, I used to struggle with what to cook for dinner.
You're cooking now?
Okay. Actually, my husband used to struggle with what to make for dinner. I mean, meal planning, grocery lists, yuck. But then we found Prep Dish. It's a weekly meal planning service that tells you exactly what to cook. And now they've partnered with Instacart, so your grocery list becomes a ready-to-go online cart.
Oh, what's in your cart, Azizi?
All of the prep dish ingredients, plus I can add energy drinks, chili crisp, lipstick, whatever, and check out in just a few clicks. Shopping online is so fun. The meals are family friendly, healthy, and super easy to prep. Dinner is easy to make, and now we look forward to new tasty meals.
Prep Dish is offering our listeners 2 weeks free. Just head to prepdish.com/happierladies to sign up. Again, that's prepdish.com/happierladies.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
And we are back with Inbox, where we share tips and reflections from listeners. So we have a roundup of different things that listeners have shared over the past several months, and no particular order. We're just going to pass on the wisdom that we've gotten.
I'll read the first one. It goes, "This last episode resonated with me, as so many do. I'm calling this season of life the season of reset. Maybe that would work for you too. One sis an open door season, resetting who you are without kids at home. The other as a season resetting, and the other as a season resetting into being a family of 4, mama of 2. For me, resetting as a youngish retired teacher, a season to take care of me, my mind, body, creativity, my time. My roles in life have changed. Time to reset. Thanks for your show and spirit. Love it all. Fondly, Elizabeth B." Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, reset. That's absolutely what it feels like for me. I appreciate that perspective and nice to know other people are going through this also. And I like that you said youngish retired teacher because I feel youngish also. I'm not retired, but for entering this phase of life, I do feel youngish. And I think that's a gift. That's going to make it even more fun.
Yes, I like the sentiment too, of just resetting. And it's kind of like a fresh start, but
Hmm.
it's acknowledging that you're kind of just taking a new angle, which I appreciate. All right. Jenny says, I also was so interested when Malika talked about Tonight from West Side Story and the effect of multiple people singing their different parts. Have you ever seen Les Mis? I get that same reaction when they sing One Day More. It's beautiful and moving in the exact same way. And now that I think about it, the lyrics are similar too. Everybody's singing about what's going to happen. Here's a link. We'll share the link in the show notes. It is definitely a similar chill vibe, like chills vibe, not chill vibe. Get the chills vibe. So I appreciate that. I mean, Les Mis is there's a lot of songs in that I feel like that do that. So I appreciate the tip for another powerful song.
I have to watch it again. I remember when the movie came out and I couldn't get through it. It's like there's just too much suffering. It's just
Not
it's all so
super
sad.
bright piece.
No, it was so sad. But maybe I should give it another shot.
Do you remember that we saw it on Christmas one year?
Well, that's the thing. Like everyone was watching it and I was on the stairs, like slowly creeping backwards up the stairs.
No,
Oh,
I mean like a long time ago. We saw it at the Amundsen on Christmas Day when I was like 7.
are you sure? Wait, no. I think you're thinking Phantom. We saw Phantom of the Opera. That I remember.
Okay. I definitely saw
Oh, I got you. We definitely saw Phantom of the Opera. I
I saw
remember
Les
that.
Mis with mommy and daddy. Maybe you had left
I was
already.
not there for that one.
Maybe I was in middle
Yeah.
school.
All
All
right.
right, I concede.
But were you there when we
You
watched
got a
it on
memory
Christmas?
win.
The movie?
Yeah, that was more recent.
Yeah, that was more recent. And that was my first experience with it. Okay. All right. Jumping back in. So, regarding a car aprons, Carmelita suggests doing a search for adult bibs. She shared an Etsy link that we'll put in the show notes that has so many cute options. Okay, so this is fantastic. I looked at it, the link that she sent, and the video is hilarious. Like the scenario that this guy who works in the office is presenting is kind of over the top, but really funny. And yes, maybe I should give that a shot. It exists, this product that I've been talking
It
about.
exists, just like you were describing it.
I'm going to say there's one caveat. I think that this bib goes over the head. And I would like something that just has a magnetic closure around the neck that you don't have to put over. Because if you are driving, you cannot do that,
The
right?
ones that I saw on this link were just like you described, like the dentist office X-ray things. So they didn't have a
Oh,
clasp. It was like heavy
okay. I'll take another look.
things. So I think take another look. I think what you're imagining is out there.
Well, I'll take another look and I might have to order it. Good to know it's out there.
All right. Regarding
You're
the
right.
empty
You're
nest,
not wrong.
Michelle K writes, the empty nest is a very exciting time. This past year, both my kids were off to college, so I entered the empty nest phase of life. You will quickly find the empty nest is not that empty. No sooner do you get your child dropped off at college than it's time for Parents' Weekend, followed by fall break, followed by Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know what Christmas means. They are home for a month. I feel like college eases us into a true empty nest.
I'm still going to see my kids again. And I'm looking forward to that too.
I've been trying to do things that I've always wanted to do but never took the time to do. For example, my city has architecture tours to showcase the beautiful buildings in our city. Done. I went to the local art museum for some annual exhibits that I've never had time to attend. I drove to a nearby historical town for lunch and a tour. I have an endless list of things I've always wanted to do but never had time for, including watching movies I didn't catch when they were originally released. I'm having a delightful time. My kids are both home from college now. It's interesting how little time I have for myself when they return home, but I enjoy taking time to do things with them. We've been playing our version of pickleball in the evenings. It's fun and funny. I hope you enjoy your empty nest as much as I do.
Oh, that's so sweet. Very inspiring. I think it's nice because when people go away, you miss them more.
Yeah.
And then when they come back, it's very exciting. And when they're coming back, it's around traditions
Yeah.
and holidays and a lot of family time. And so I'm definitely looking forward to that, as I've experienced with my oldest daughter. And I'm also looking forward to having the list of things to get to do, to try, and to go places. The trick is going to be not to have my time filled up with work because that can very easily happen. And then I'm not enjoying any more adventures. But I actually feel like I do try to schedule adventures already as they've gotten older and I've gotten more time back. So yeah, it's an exciting time. Okay, and Mary said, congratulations, Malika. I just had my second baby last fall and found lots of maternity clothes online at H&M. Cotton maternity overalls were also super comfy to leave the house in while also chasing a toddler in summer. Good luck. Sounds like you're not the only one who would like some overalls for this phase of your life.
I have been looking for overalls. I haven't found the right. I've tried a few and they didn't quite work, but I haven't looked at H&M online. So that's a hot tip. Thank you so much to our listeners for sharing your wisdom and your thoughts. We look forward to getting them through email. You can always email us happierladies@gmail.com or Instagram @happierladies. It's always fun to hear what resonates with you, and we get a lot of ideas. All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about our peaks and valleys.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
And we are back with peaks and valleys because in life, there are always peaks and always valleys. Today is an even episode, so Azizi, start us off with a peak.
My peak, it's very simple. I have gotten through a really busy period of work and volunteer work, and it's wrapped up mostly. And now I'm entering into the quiet, slower phase, and it is really lovely. Just having a minute to catch my breath, to read long things and have thoughts, and I'm going to come see you and all of that. So it's nice to be in this next phase of my work cycle.
Congratulations. You deserve to take a breath and have deep thoughts.
Feels like such a luxury. I'm naming it so I can be mindful and enjoy it. Doesn't last forever. What about you, Malika? What's your valley?
So this is going to the weather.
More weather. So much weather.
So much weather. It's very hot. And we're in a heat wave right now on the East Coast. Of course, when this airs, who knows what will be going on. But
Yeah.
it's funny because coming from LA, I'm used to very high temperatures, but the humidity is different. And also, we're just not built that way. Like
Yeah.
the infrastructure, a lot of houses don't have air conditioning. And fortunately, we have like a constellation of window units that are working well. But I think part of what I don't like is I feel concerned for like, is Inigo going to be okay at school? Is Kermit okay outside? He won't come in, Is he getting too hot? And of course, because I'm pregnant, I'm like, am I drinking enough water? There's a lot of anxiety than it just being like hot, I guess, because people to take care of, but it's a little bit stressful. Let's name that.
That is stressful. It requires a different kind of care and attention. And you have to change your day or change how you would get through your day. Well, take care of yourself.
I will. Drinking water in my big purple cup.
Good.
With electrolytes.
Nice.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end. Azizi, let's leave on a happier thought. What are you going to try this week?
I think that I will make a plan to get rid of some of the clothes that are in my garage. It's not going to happen right away, but I will put it on the calendar. What about you, Malika?
I'm going to focus in on that, looking for button-up things for my postpartum wardrobe. Thank you for listening to this episode. You can find our show notes in the episode description. If you like us, please rate, review, and tell a friend, and don't forget to follow us.
Send us a message at happierladies@gmail.com.
Our show was edited by Magnus Bjorgum, and our theme music was created by Wyatt Muncie.
You can find us on Instagram at happierladies and on the web at happierladies.com.
Have a happier week, Azizi.
All right, Malika, have a happier week. Bye.
Bye.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.